friends. Lori Wilson Hudson, certified professional coach with Energy Wellness Coaching here. And we help leaders optimize their core energy. So really get to the root of what they truly desire in their lives and find out what's blocking their energy from really going after it and getting what they want. So happy to be here with you guys today. We are continuing our series on The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And again, chose the series because it's just a really meaningful book that teaches you practical ways to find more presence and consciousness in your life and live a more enlightened life, which benefits you and everyone else around you. So what a great, worthwhile read. And I do suggest getting it on audio. It's a little bit easier for most people to comprehend when you can kind of replay the chapters and understand it in layers. So today my plan was to encapsulate and just kind of summarize the last few chapters, and I got into the content of chapter 8, and I couldn't help myself. I have to devote today to chapter 8 because there's so much good stuff there, and chapter 8 is about enlightened relationships. So if anything challenges our ability to stay conscious and stay present in this world, it is a romantic relationship. So many of us put so much of our time and energy into seeking out a fulfilling relationship and or keeping one. And it proves to be so difficult to sustain. Obviously, divorce rate and breakup rates are so high across the country and across the world because romantic relationships are challenging to sustain. So what Eckhart Tolle talks about in chapter 8, Enlightened Relationships, is that as humans, of course, we seek out a partner because we're created human as kind of a half to a whole. And so we're looking to be completed in someone else. And this is for, biological reasons. Physically, we feel our most connected, typically in a sexual relationship. Those can be some of the most fulfilling short-term experiences. And when we have that deep romantic connection with someone, in the whole world and all of your problems just seem to disappear for a while, right? While we're being fulfilled and everything is great, and then all of a sudden, this person's not meeting my expectations. I don't feel that sense of wholeness that I felt before, and it must be their fault because I don't feel that way anymore. And we know that's not true, but our egos really dig into trying to blame the other person for us not feeling complete or whole, and all kinds of conflicts and resentments and frustrations get entangled up into these relationships. And so one thing that we can do, and that Eckhart Tolle talks about in the book, is while romantic relationships will never completely fulfill us, when we are fully present and in a state of high consciousness and feel connected to all things, that is when we can really feel true love and really have compassion and connection with another person. And so this drama cycle that we play out in relationships of, okay, you're fulfilling me now you're not. It's kind of human to do that. But if we can, just like the other chapters of the book talk about, stay in that state of presence and high consciousness, then we can watch those behaviors when we drop into those lower levels of frustration and resentment towards another person, because they're not everything that we hoped they would be and more at all times. That's pretty high expectations, a little bit unrealistic. And that is why, again, that romantic relationships seem to cycle into, we're happy today, we're not happy tomorrow. And it's perfectly fine to manage behaviors within a relationship. So you can continue to act practically and set boundaries and determine what things are working for you and what things aren't. You can use your voice to advocate for a healthier relationship in terms of behavior. But when it comes to feeling completely fulfilled and expecting someone else to do that, really watching that behavior and know that if I can be present and highly conscious in this relationship, then that is where true love will be found. So let me know how that works for you guys. Stay conscious. Take care, and we'll see you soon.